The door to the next month opens as the door to the last month closes. We have to leave the basement of October and enter the hallway of November. Hi. It's the beginning of November. October is done. The 10-year anniversary is over. And I hope that you enjoyed October. I hope you enjoyed the 10-year month. I had a good time. We did some scary things. Like, for example, the the Tender Loving Care stream, in which we had to deal with the scariest thing of all, and that is having to deal with awkward social interactions between terrible people.
Retrieved the rifle and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen after lunch.
No. A sledgehammer to the head is what happened. There was no rifle involved. No. I mean, we can deal with ghosts. We can deal with monsters. We can deal with haunted houses. I walked through a bunch of haunted houses this month. But, social interactions, not good. Not good with that. I can give those a pass. So, what are we doing? Well, what did we do? We did total loving care. Oh, tender loving care. But the loving care was total, I do believe. Thank you for everyone who knocked on the door of Twitch that night. Oh, right. I have to, like, zoom in, right? Yeah, I have to do like that. But that's not open yet. All right. Hello, what's going on? So, yes, thank you for the people who showed up to that stream and actually somehow stayed for the entire stream. It was lengthy, but I think that we had a good time with just a complete train wreck of a story. I know I had a good time. However, I did notice that the VOD on Twitch is no longer there. The VOD with the chat. Seems like it's gone. Which I'm puzzled about because I did... Oh, that door's open now, okay. I did save it as a video, which is supposed to be permanent, but I don't know. It's not there now. The other streams I saved as videos are still there, but not Tender Loving Care, so unfortunately that's not there anymore. So the only place that it is available now is YouTube, so... Yes, I know. I don't like it either. I wanted to retain that video, that VOD, that video on demand, as they call it, on Twitch, because you have the chat there as well. It's just an easy way of saving the chat to a stream. But, no, didn't seem to work this time. Well, that's that, I guess. But still, I had a great time that night. All night. And, I think the people who were actually able to stay up for that whole thing had a good time as well. That stream went about as well as I think it could have. I think that went really well. Hello? Hello? Like that? Oh, I thought it was like that. It's been a while since there we go. Twitch slamming the door on the VOD for Tender Loving Care. Okay, so we did that, and I had a great time during that stream. And that was like basically the perfect game, I think, to go with. I wasn't really sure what game to go with for that 10-year anniversary stream, but I think that ended up being the best possible of choices. Hello. Am I getting in here yet? No? Okay. Oh, I can hear Jody crying. Jody wants her dad to tell her goodnight. Why aren't you telling her goodnight? What else have we been doing this month? Well, of course, I have been walking through scary houses. Thank you. Through the magic of virtual reality. It's like I was really there. In the houses. Walking around, looking at dirty things. Like, I mean, this is basically the same thing, except it's not in VR. Don't you agree? Yeah, a lot of people cannot handle the scariness of virtual reality. You have to be a seasoned horror veteran to handle it. To handle the scares of things like Soul Dimension, The Bellows, Don't Knock Twice, and Paranormal Activity, which is what we played through. And, oh, can't open that. And since October is done, Saturdays will go back to being the more normal one-time videos, such as Demo Friends or Dostopia videos. Nope, that's open. And that doesn't mean that we won't be going back to VR. I'm sure we will at some point. It's just that VR videos do take a little bit of doing to actually get ready. It takes a bit more preparation than the normal video, so I don't know if I'll do that a lot, but I did have a good time with those. And there are other horror games on PSVR. There's more than just those 4. And actually some games that involve subject matter beyond just walking around a house and looking at things. Yeah, I know! You wouldn't think so. Well, I hope I'm not finished. I hope I am just getting started. And so we will be doing more VR stuff here and there. Just it won't be that common a thing. But there are some things I do want to get to. With VR? Yeah, VR is the future, if you hadn't heard. We are just getting started with it. Oh, right. Gouge it out. There we go. Some people think that's what VR will do to your eyes, but I haven't had any problems. It feels fine to me. Monster Energy drink, maybe. So, the Saturday one-time videos will be going a bit back more towards normal. And let's see, what else have we been doing? Well, we were scared, we were frightened. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I know. Real mad. I guess, like, the story is that I killed her. Is that? I don't know if I was the. Was it clear in PT if you're the husband, or are you like? Are you a third party? I guess you're the husband because that's why she's mad. So we were horrified by the PS3 version of Deadly Premonition. We couldn't believe how it ran. We couldn't believe the move controls. Oh, where's the thing? The thing on the wall. I don't see it. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. But this is here. I need that last word. So I am glad. I thought it was here, but it's not. Maybe I should just go for another loop. So I am glad that I switched to the PC version. It's a much more pleasant playing experience. Though I do agree with the people who say that the 360 original is probably just the best version to play, even if it might not have all the content. You don't really need all of the content. Oh yeah, that's right. Hanging fridge. Bleeding hanging fridge. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. There we go. So I have been enjoying the revisit of Deadly Premonition. I haven't played it in a very long time, so I wasn't really sure how I would like it, but I'm enjoying it just as much as I always had back then. And with the PC version, with the mouse and keyboard, the controls are better than with the controller. I do like the mouse controls. The aiming works a lot better, so hey, that's good. Is it here now? Yeah, there we go. Hello. 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 Is that it? There we go. Oh man, that's frightening. I can't believe how scared I am of that. So Deadly Premonition continues, and, you know, I forgot how long of a game it was, really. I was saying, you know, back at the beginning of October, I was saying, you know, maybe it'll take me a little longer than 1 month to finish it. Oh, it's going to take me longer than that, isn't it? It's, yeah, we're going into November, and I assume I'm just going to be playing that all the way through November. That's fine, because I like it. I hope you like watching it. And maybe it's appropriate that I play through November, because there is some signage in the game which does indicate, oh, here we go, time to sprint, time for everything to turn into eyeballs. There you go. Eyeball paintings are the best. I mean, you could make this happen if you wanted. You could buy, like, picture frames with screens and just have these GIFs play. You could make this happen. There's nothing out of the ordinary about this. Hello? Oh, he's not there. So, yeah, it's going, you know, there is some signage in the game that indicates that maybe the game takes place near Thanksgiving. So maybe it's appropriate that I am going to be playing it through November. And, oh, wait, is it there? Where is it? I was looking for the thing on the floor. It's not here. Okay. Somewhere around here. So, that's going to continue. And, of course, the other game... this is the one. Okay. Yeah, there. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So that's going to continue. And, of course, the other thing that is going to continue, the second main game of the month, is Silent Hill. Except it's not continuing for long. I thought it might end at the end of October. It hasn't quite yet, but not just quite, because it took a little bit longer than I thought. But there's only one thing left to do in that game, and that's to get the UFO ending. So once that's done, and it's going to be done quick. No turning back now. No, I passed that point a long time ago. Once the UFO ending's done, then that's it for Silent Hill. That's going to be it for the LP. And again, much like with Deadly Premonition, it's been many years since I played Silent Hill, and I've been pleased to find that I think it still holds up. You know, it didn't take me long to get acclimatized to the controls once again. I think that once you get used to the old survival horror style of controls, that the game still definitely holds up. So I've been enjoying that as well. I hope you've been enjoying it. And okay, so the reason I've been playing Silent Hill, and that's of course the reason that we're watching PT right now, isn't it? The thing that made me think about PT was every time I've uploaded a Silent Hill video, part of that is that I type in the name of the game into the field of YouTube's upload page where you identify the game that is in the video. And of course, YouTube has its database full of games, and it pulls up the name of the game that you're typing in. And every time I've entered Silent Hill, well, this appears. Silent Hills is in its database. And that's a game that's never being made. That's never happening. But it is in the database, so it will forever be in the database. Whenever you bring up Silent Hill, Silent Hills will also be there. So that's what I was seeing every time I uploaded one of these Silent Hill videos. So that's why I just thought of PT at the moment. And of course, yeah, the question now is, yes. Oh, just numbers. Just numbers. So, of course, the question is now, since Silent Hill is coming to an end, what are we going to be playing next? What is going to be replacing Silent Hill? And it's going to be replacing it soon. Well, something you might know is that in the month of October, a very special rare event happened. Something that only happens once every few years. We get a yellow screen full of language. That's not what happened. What happened is that during October, the new Swery game was released. That Swery's first game from his new development studio, White Owls, was released. So, of course, that does mean that once Silent Hill ends, the game that we're going to be playing next will be The Missing, J.J. McField, and the Island of Memories, the new game from Swery. So that is what we are going to be doing. Now, that means that during November, I am going to be playing 2 Swery games at once. Deadly Premonition and The Missing. What do you think about that, Paper Bag? How about that? Paper Bag doesn't have anything to say about that? I thought Paper Bag would be very vocal about that decision. It is not. But that is what we're going to be doing. Deadly Premonition continues, and The Missing will begin. The Missing, it's a much shorter game than Deadly Premonition, so it's actually entirely possible that I might finish The Missing before Deadly Premonition. Like, Deadly Premonition might outlast it, so that is a definite possibility. But as we go into November and Silent Hill ends, The Missing will begin, and I hope that you enjoy this playthrough of Swery's latest, as we also play Deadly Premonition, the game that most of us became aware of Swery through. And that's what we're going to be doing in November. It's going to be Deadly Premonition. It's going to be The Missing. On Saturdays will be the one-time videos that we've had before, such as Demo Friends and such. And that's what the month is looking like at this point. So we're now at the end of PT. We're at the point where you have to do the things to get the phone call and get the ending. You know what? You know what it is. No one likes doing this part, so we won't. You know what the ending is anyway. That's been my little ramble at the beginning of the month of November. Again, I hope you've enjoyed the 10th anniversary month, because I like doing everything that we saw during this month. Everything that we did was a lot better than Crying Is Not Enough, or Remothered, or The Ring, or any such things. So it's a good time. Good time was had by everyone. I know I had a good time anyway. So that's it for this month's update. Please look forward to the end of Silent Hill and the beginning of The Missing. And I'll be seeing you, or talking to you anyway, throughout the month.